Hey guys, what is going on? It's Sunny and today I'm back with a brand new video. This one's going to be really interesting. I say that at the beginning of every video, but I mean this story literally tops all. I was thinking about it the other day. I didn't know whether to tell a story about my life, but it kind of is. It's my brother, and sort of the experience happened right in front of my eyes, and it's so weird. Basically, I'm going to be explaining one of the most horrific accidents I've ever seen. So basically what it was, we were sort of in our younger days. This was about 7-8 years ago. If you watches this video, I'm so sorry if I got the date wrong. That's not the sort of thing I'm going to remember because it was horrific. It was about 7 or 8 years ago, and we grew up on sort of an estate where everyone was friends. Everyone used to play like football on their bikes or whatever, and we used to do a thing. We used to just make ramps out of sort of wood, cardboard, just any little thing like that. And like cardboard wouldn't work that well, would it? Now come to think of it, it literally would just mush. And yeah, basically that kind of, it sparked an idea. One of the people that we had in our group, they bought a little plastic ramp, which does make sense, and it was so fun. They bought two and would sort of have them back to back, to ramp up one, go down the other, which is understandable because that you'd think that would work, right? But no. Well, it did for a while. We would just start jumping up the ramps, jumping down the ramps, jumping up the ramps onto curbs and stuff like that. Just your old childhood stuff. But no, my brother thought, he was kind of like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to, go about, he was going a good 25 miles per hour. 25, that's a bit fast. No, about 15, 20 miles an hour coming down our road. It was pretty fast. It looked really fast. And on a small BMX and a small ramp, this was going to go badly. The way the ramp was placed was, it was supposed to be sort of going towards the pavement so it'd just be able to ride off. But unfortunately, the ramp was placed towards, it was more towards a brick wall than it was to the pavement, and I'm sure you guys know how this is going to go from now. Basically, he was coming down the road at about 20 miles an hour, and he went up the ramp and smashed straight into the wall. Thinking of it, it probably doesn't sound that bad, but let me tell you now, one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life, just hearing him scream in pain. I don't even want to go into graphic detail because it was vile. All I remember is me screaming for my mum, all of his mates and my mates screaming for my mum, just saying like, hurry the fuck up, come outside right now because this is ridiculous. His face was bleeding, like it was one of the worst things I've ever seen. And after that it was kind of, what do we do sort of thing, because my mum called the hospital and stuff, and it was, my voice just went, sorry. By the way, I've got a cold as well, so if you hear my voice like deeper than normal or more croaky than normal, that's what it is. And yeah, we were kind of like, what do we do? Like, this is weird because he's bleeding out of his face right now. Do we sort of intervene with my mum trying to sort him out? But we were like, no, we'll just stand back. And he was just like crying in pain and stuff. It turns out he had literally shattered both of his wrist bones. So his left wrist, he broke like 6 bones in, and his right wrist, I think it was 6 again. And his face was just, it was awful. Like, I can't remember what he did. I think he put his nose in his jaw or something. But yeah, it was one of the worst things. It definitely was life-changing because we never ever played with ramps anymore after that. I mean, apart from the fact that we literally would have been grounded by our parents. It would have been the main sort of factor towards that. But yeah, it was easily one of the worst things I've ever seen. Just purely the fact that it was something that I'd never actually seen before. I've never seen sort of a serious accident like that. All I thought was, I never thought the bad consequence of things. I know some people are like that nowadays. But it does take one thing to make you think like, oh shit, man, like this could be bad. Like the thing I'm doing now is bad. And that was sort of the way that I stopped thinking for a while, because it was easily one of the worst things I've seen. I've said that a couple of times already, so I'm going to stop boring you. But yeah, the outcome of it, he literally smashed both of his wrists in, his face, I think his shoulder and his arm were gone as well. His bike it was literally no more. Just the speed he hit that wall, it was absolutely awful. Like I actually thought about it in my dreams for a couple of days after. It was scary. But yeah, that is the story for that. If you guys enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like and a comment just to tell me that you're appreciating or just watching the videos that I'm putting out. At least it would mean so much to me. And if you want to see more stories as well, because I have a lot to tell, I'll keep putting out on my Twitter, so make sure you watch there, just the sort of things that I'm going to be uploading. But thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot. Peace.
Yeah, baby girl, you're so damn fine, no. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, dog.